Okay, this is Rowan Katnich, PE teacher at Palos Verdes Peninsula Unified School District. We have 5 questions. So the first one, have you ever seen or heard of a student confront another student verbally about their race?
I don't hear a lot of it here, even though we are a pretty diverse district. I have recently heard a story or seen an instance where some boys were playing basketball and an Asian boy missed the basket, and the other boy, who happened to be non Asian, was like, "Yeah, you missed it because you were Chinese." And that's not nice. That's unfortunate. We try to stop things like that. Um, but I don't think it's very often here.
So when that happens, just to follow up, how do the students around them laugh, or do you see any students coming in saying that it's not right, or just kind of just it's accepted and people laugh at it?
I think people don't give it much attention, usually.
Yeah. All right, number two, what reactions do students have towards English language learners in the classroom?
We have a fair amount of English language learners in this district. I, for the most part, everyone's pretty nice to each other. Although I think the majority students who speak English don't always include or invite those English learners into their group. They're maybe hesitant. Maybe they're afraid to speak to them. They don't understand how much the English learner knows or doesn't know. So that does happen.
Number three, how do students react to new students who are different from them?
I think the students who aren't new, sometimes they're hesitant to invite these new people in. I think sometimes the new students are standoffish themselves, or sometimes they come in and they're overbearing, and which sets them apart from the existing students, and that sometimes makes the existing students not want to welcome the new students. And I think it's challenging in this district to be a new student who is different.
So do you feel like it's more like they're uninviting rather than they make comments towards them? It's kind of like they're just not going to, ask them to be part of the group, or do you see them making any comments towards them?
Sometimes there's comments, probably boys more than girls here. The boys are a little spunky here. I think it's both.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make comments, and sometimes they just don't include them and would rather stick to their existing friends.
Number four, do you feel that students make disrespectful comments towards one another unintentionally?
Yes, I don't think a lot of the negative or unkind behavior is intentional. I think it is unintentional. These kids don't realize what they're saying. They don't realize how hurtful it could be. And I have heard disrespectful comments, but I think it's unintentional. I also think it's more often during competitive activities in PE. We'll do a sporting game, and sometimes the competition gets heated, and they get a little unsportsmanlike, or they get rude towards each other because they want to win, and they're still learning how to be sportsmanlike and be considerate and how to be thoughtful.
All right, last one, number five. Have you heard students make negative comments based on someone's appearance or gender?
Unfortunately, I have. In PE, I've heard many times people make reference to, "Oh, you're doing girl push-ups because you're a girl," or "you run fast for a girl," and those aren't kind, and those hurt feelings. I've heard comments about people's appearance, as far as there's a few students are a little larger than others, and I've heard the other students call them whales and other mean words.